Hello, Lauren here. In this video, I want to talk about one specific type of story that you can tell right now to sign your next client or multiple clients in one go. I've actually had students use what I'm going to tell you today and share this specific story and sign several clients at once from doing this. So if you are a coach, you have a high ticket, a higher priced offer that you believe in, and you want more clients for it, then you're going to love this. And this is all about using storytelling to market yourself in a way that feels very authentic, very aligned, that is powerful, it's within integrity. And I'm going to give you in this video a specific type of story to use and to share right now that is proven to get you a client. So that's pretty cool. So before we dive in though, if you're new to my world, hello, my name is Lauren. I'm a business mentor for online coaches who have stories to tell and offers that they deeply believe in. The typical person that I work with is on their journey to hitting their first six or multiple six figures in their coaching business. And they have high ticket offers, one-to-one coaching, group programs, masterminds, and they have stories to tell. They're really incredible people that want to make an impact, but also want to get paid very, very well for what they do and get paid very well for their life's work. And they want to market themselves in a way that feels very authentic. So that's what we do over here in my world is we use storytelling to market ourselves. So with that said, let's talk about specific types of stories. So one question that I get asked often when people come into my world for the first time, or they hear about me, or they stalk me on social media. A lot of the questions that I get is, what specific stories should I be telling? Like, there's so many stories in my life. Where do I start? What ones do I tell? How do I tell them? I get those questions all the time. So what I will share with you here is there's one very specific type of story that if you tell it the right way, you can not only draw in the right client immediately, but you can build a type of connection with your audience that finally makes them see that you are the person that they should go to for help. And that's the problem that a lot of coaches face is they have an audience, whether it's small or big, doesn't matter. You don't have to have a huge audience to do this. But the problem is that they have an audience and they feel like their audience isn't really following them or following their story, following their journey. They're not really engaged. They're kind of just like lurkers. I hear this problem a lot. And so telling this story, just brace yourself. I will say this, just brace yourself because the response that you get when you share this story is potentially going to be overwhelming in the best way possible. Specifically, I have one beautiful woman, Wendy. I will tell you about her for a second. She did this and I will never forget. She's like, I had 80 people respond to this story that she told that I told her to go tell this, and she did it, and she had 80 people respond. And she had this massive influx of inquiries and people asking about her work and her programs and her coaching. And it lasted for days and days and days. And she was like, I was not expecting this. This is overwhelming, but in the best way possible. So just a forewarning that when you do share this type of story, it most likely is going to elicit a pretty powerful response. So if you tell it the right way. So let's get into it. So, okay, I want to start with this. We connect with each other. We connect with human beings. We connect with other people based on similarities. This is the easiest thing that we use to locate whether or not somebody is a person that we want to be around. We look for similarities. We look for common ground. We look for things that people share similarly to us. Right? That's how we go, ooh, I like her. Ooh, I like him. Ooh, they look like somebody I want to be around. Ooh, I like their energy. I like their this. We look for similarities, right? That's how we quickly become and feel connected to somebody, right? So when we look at what stories should we tell in our marketing to make more sales and draw in more clients and attract more people to us, the number one type of story that I love teaching my clients how to tell is your why story. Okay. Now, maybe you've heard of this before. I teach this a little bit differently. Your why story. It is not just you going out talking about yourself and saying, the reason why I do what I do is because, XYZ. That's not what it's about. Okay. And that's the misconception that a lot of people think. They think, oh, my why story. Okay. It's the story of why I do what I do. Yes, but no. Okay. It's much deeper than that. Your why story is actually your ideal client's story. Okay. When we go out and we tell our stories, when we use our stories to market ourselves, we are telling our clients' stories from our perspective. It's about them, not us. This is the difference between stories that sell and stories that actually attract clients, grow the business, grow the brand, and stories that just leave people feeling good about themselves or cheering you on. You want to tell your why story right now from your ideal client's shoes. So what I mean by this is, let's say your ideal client is a mother, right? A mother. And their goal is to stop arguing with their kids, right? I have a student that does this, Jill. So let's say your ideal client is a mother, and her biggest goal, her desire is to stop arguing with her kids all the time. She wants peace in her household, right? And that's what you help her do. So if I were you, I would go out, I would share my why story from the perspective of my ideal client and thinking how they're thinking right now in this moment today. What are they thinking about? What is their motivation behind getting up in the morning and trying to solve this problem of arguing with their kids all the time? Like, why do they care so much about solving this problem instead of just going on and saying it is what it is? Like, why? Why are they even trying to solve it? Why is it important to them? Think about the answer to that question and then tell your why story. Then go out and share your why story. I promise you, when you learn to storytell like that, instead of making it all about you, when you learn to put yourself in your ideal client's shoes and tell a story based on that, that is when your audience and your ideal clients will come out of the woodworks and see that you are the right person to help them. Because now all of a sudden you have told a story that they feel like they could have written themselves, except your stories end in success and they're not quite there yet. So they're going to come to you to help them get that last missing piece of the puzzle, right? So that is the type of story that you can go and tell right now to have the right people see that you are the person for them. And there's so many people in your audience right now. There's so many people that you have no idea. They've been watching you. They've been lurking. They've been stalking you. They've been sitting there on the sidelines, watching you show up, just waiting for that right post, that right piece of content, that right story to show them that it is safe to hire you. It's the right decision to choose you. They're just waiting. So go out and do this. And I would love to hear back how it went. If you're somebody who doesn't want to DIY it, you don't want to just go and try it on your own, and you'd rather have support from somebody who gets it and has been there and done that, this is just scratches the surface of what I do with my clients. This is the tipping point. This is the one type of story I love to start with, because it shows you that you have so many people in your audience right now. Like, you don't even realize there's so many people who are perfect fits for your program. They're perfect fits for your coaching. You just haven't built that emotional connection with them through your content. So they can't see it yet. They can't see that you're the right person. They can't see that your program is perfect for them. They can't see it yet. So your job as the storyteller is to tell your stories in the way that makes them see that. Period. That's it. It gets to be that simple. It really does. You get to show up, tell your authentic stories, and that's it. And have the right people come to you. Period. That's it. So if you want more help doing this, if this resonates, first of all, I hope this helped you. This is truly what I believe to be one of the most powerful types of stories that you can tell to connect with your audience on a deeper level and call in some clients very, very quickly. Even if you have told your why story before, I really recommend my clients. There's so many ways to repurpose the same story. This is also something else I teach, how to tell the same story from different angles so that you don't feel like you're always, repeating yourself or being repetitive. This is also something that I cover. So if you want my support in doing this, if you are ready to have that kind of support instead of doing it yourself, then I would love to chat. You can send me a message or you can book a call. There should be a link around the video. You can book a call with my team where we can sit down and hear about your business, hear about what's been going on, and see if it would make sense to work together and show you how you can take your authentic stories, put them out there online in a way that attracts the right clients to you and grows your coaching business and grows your brand and helps you make the impact that you really are here to make. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated, and I will talk to you very soon. Go ahead and click the link in the video if you would like to book a call, talk to me, see if the program would be a fit. All right, I'll talk to you very soon.